Probably a month. What do you think?
As I suspect, to get to the city, it's gonna be close to a month. Yeah, I think you're right. The hardest part is gonna be getting from here to Franklin, then from Franklin to a little place close to Woodstock.
Okay.
And then it should be a little easier. And I'm hoping that the backpack lightens up along the way.
Yeah, you'll be using stuff and
Yeah,
yeah, that'd be good. You might get used to it too. You know what I mean?
definitely.
Building up some strength after
I'm
couple
thinking
of weeks.
I agree. I'm thinking I'm a little soft right now. But this is great. I've already had 2 awesome experiences. You, the friggin' postman, which is awesome. And then somebody else who gave me some water and some beef jerky. Although the water is a little challenging because it's so heavy, that stuff.
Right.
I don't know if you can see it, but we just came up this gigantic hill and we walked from there up this hill is so steep you can't even see the road. Brutal. Tell the people your name, dear. Is it Caroline? It can't be. Maybe it is. Well, it did not take me long. I don't think I'm going to continue. I got, I think, about 10 miles. It's taken me 4 hours, 3 hours, 16 minutes, 3 hours, 30 minutes. Now here, hold on. My bag, the arms are getting, look at that. The arms are ripping. Or the straps are ripping. And, boy, oh boy, is my back hurting. It's like unbelievable. Check this. It looks really nice, right? But to climb these hills, look at that. It's so brutal. So brutal. There's got to be a different way. Okay, so I definitely have the mountain man thing going on. Who knows if I'll shave this anytime soon. But yeah, yesterday did not go well for me. After the 4th or 5th hill, big hill, I had no intention of finishing. I knew at that point I was definitely done. My bag was ripping, not too much, but the shoulder, the straps were not doing well. I could tell how, one, I had most certainly packed too much. And 2, how I had most certainly packed too much. And I had to pack a lot because it's winter and cold out. So I get why not going in the winter is very important. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've got some sort of complex where I think, oh, I could just hop out there and do it first time. Well, I guess experience is a pretty brutal teacher. But it was still nice to see what I could get done in a day. I walked for about, it wasn't even a full day. I walked for about 4 hours, I want to say. And when I got back here, I went to sleep pretty soon. So it was a nice little test run. I don't know why I make up these big, huge
promises to myself. Although many times I said, I don't think I'm going to make it anyway. So now it's back to the drawing board, because the point of this was not only to share with you guys what was happening, but also to go out and meet people and have them color in that coloring page, their coloring pages, their coloring in of their coloring pages, their coloring in of my coloring pages for the game. And to have some sort of human interaction, because being online is cool and I like engaging with people online, but it's most certainly not the same. I hope this mic is working. I think it is. It's got the green light. Look at that. Pow. So now I have to go back to the drawing board and figure out, how am I going to meet lots of people in this, meet people staying over at their place, meeting them, and having a slew of people to be able to interact with. And that was the goal the whole time, was to get to the city, to have a greater opportunity to do something like that using these websites, Be Welcome and Trust Roots. So I think now what my plan is that I'm going to preemptively contact as many people as I can, make a big long list, and set up day after day the dates to stay with them. Preemptively plan to stay with these people. I found in Manhattan there were, on Be Welcome, I believe it was 127 people in Manhattan that were open to having guests. So my goal is to contact as many of them as I can. I'll arrange them day after day after day, and then drive down there, stay down there as long as I can by doing this day after day after day after day in the new host house, and then collect the coloring pages. I ordered a passport, so let's just flip that around. Why am I doing this? I ordered a passport so that once I'm finished doing that in New York, I have the opportunity to go. I've already checked out London and some cheap flights over there. And this particular airline goes to London, they go to Paris, and they go to Rome. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, but New York is our first goal, and to see if I can even preemptively schedule all of this. But as I concoct a new plan, that's what it is. It's to try to get these long stretches in one place, all preemptively planned out, to stay at these host house. And then I should have such a long time in that area that I can stagger planning for the next place. And I can stagger planning for the next place. Because let's say I stay in the city for 2 or 3 months. At some point in there, I can plan and start to organize for the next trip somewhere else. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I should be doing all this stuff by myself, or really looking to get funding from some publisher, from some game publisher. I think that's the best choice. I can't keep trying to do this stuff where I'm fighting for it all alone. It's just not effective. That was a great it felt like somewhat of a metaphor when I was walking desolate, farming little farms all over the place, carrying the heavy load, and feeling like, why are you trying to do all of this by yourself? It's not effective. You need to have people. What do you think you are? Who do you think you are? It's just not effective. So who knows? Maybe I do the New York City thing. I collect even 15, 20 of these, have a really solid grouping of proof, and use that in the pitch deck to send to a publisher. These are the possible options. A DIY or get some help. Help, it's not as, I don't like, maybe I shouldn't be using that word help. Partnering, funding, something like that. Okay, well, my phone is going to die any second now, so when I start to organize things a little bit better, I'll make another video. Okay, guys, bye.